Welcome back to Miss Annette's Little Farm in the Big City. Today I thought I'd take a break from my chores and read you a book, The Extraordinary Gardener by Sam Boughton. Joe was a boy with a wild imagination. It took him far away to a world less ordinary, to a place very different from the world outside. And look at Joe's world. In Joe's world, plants grew taller than skyscrapers, and animals unlike any other roamed the streets and soared through the skies. Every day, Joe longed for his world to come to life. Then, one night, while he was reading his favorite book, an idea began to grow. And there we are. Those are his imaginations. And he's starting to read his book, and he came up with a great idea. That happens to me sometimes. It was full of beauty, color, scent, and song, and it all started with something very small. And there he is. He wrote his ideas down. He put them in pictures. I think that's a really good idea. The next morning, Joe went in search of the one little thing that would bring his idea to life. He looked in all the usual places and the not so usual. Finally, he found what he was looking for. You see what he found? What is that? It's a seed, you're right. Wasting no time, Joe collected all of his tools and carefully planted the tiny seed. Then he fed it and watered it and quietly waited. And there he is, working hard, taking care of his seed. And waited some more. But nothing happened. Nothing changed. Eventually, Joe stopped waiting. He forgot all about his seed, and he went back to what he knew best, imagining. And there he is waiting, and then changing his mind. He decided to use his imagination about other things. Now, I don't know if you've ever planted a seed before, but sometimes seeds take a little bit of time, and you have to be very patient when you're a gardener. But I don't think Joe's ever planted anything before, so he's learning. Just like Miss Annette, sometimes I learn things about plants. But something was happening. The seed had begun to grow. It grew and grew and grew. And now it's growing. Look at that. It's beautiful. Then one ordinary day, while Joe was busy daydreaming, something colorful caught his eye. He stepped outside and discovered that where he had planted the tiny seed now stood the most beautiful tree. Wow. Amazing. Joe got to work at once. He learned how to trim and prune, dig and sow. Every day he brought home new seeds. He started to grow all sorts of things. Before long, the single tree had become a tiny garden that grew bigger and bigger. And bigger. Look at that. Amazing. I love it. So beautiful. One by one, Joe's neighbors came to visit the beautiful garden. When Joe saw his new friends so happy, he had another idea. Joe decided to share his garden with people throughout the city. And slowly, over time, with the help of that first tiny seed, Joe's world grew from ordinary to extraordinary. Wow, what a difference. That's amazing. How one tiny seed changed everything. I hope you enjoyed that story. I sure did. Well, I gotta get back to my chores. Thank you for visiting the little farm. We'll see you next time.